So now, we don't ever really have to run around looking for beans again. We can just get them all from one little spot.
Oh boy.
Wizard dueling!
This was not in the original game. What's going on? I don't get it.
We're on the sequel now, Missile Waster.
Oh god.
They didn't have dueling in the first book either.
He never read the first book. I only watched the movies. My name is Missile.
No, I read the first couple books, but then I stopped.
Potter.
Why watch the movie when you could just read the Wikipedia
Don't
synopsis?
expect any special.
Oh my god, you have a good point.
Not another hit for Potter.
You have
That's
changed my
actually
life.
a terrible point. Anyone who thinks that way is awful.
I'm honestly shocked that they had the audacity to program in the wrong taunts from
Don't try to
Snape
cheat.
to play at the wrong time.
How dare
I
they?
expected more. Yes, like your first hit that you make on your first opponent here says another hit from Potter. What the fuck?
Well, you did have a hit in your earlier encounter with Draco,
How very deceitful.
so maybe that is the hit that he is referring to. The previous hit. Way to go, Harry.
Maybe he's talking about Harry Potter's latest rap music. It's another hit from Potter. Snape is Hogwarts DJ.
Hey, your moon is bigger than hers.
That's because of
May I
Harry
now
fucking
introduce
Potter.
your next opponent?
I like how they seem to reach for their throats or their necks when you cast Wimble on them. It makes me
Trying
think
to
the
choke
spell
themselves.
is... Maybe they're trying to say it and they're choking on their own tongue.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus
Poor
Emperor!
Potter
What?
doesn't seem to have the
What are you
stamina.
talking about?
You haven't even gotten hit.
Maybe he's just trying to psych you
Trying
out.
to distract you.
Rictus
Don't
Emperor!
let that
Like
go
your
to your
scar
head.
that you got from your dead parents.
Leave me alone, Snape.
Rictus Emperor!
My parents are dead!
Remember when your parents died in that car
Emperor!
accident, Harry? Yeah, it's because they had you as a
Rictus
son.
Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
Well, what does that say?
What was that at the bottom?
Something crowd all cheer. You see it several more times. Basically, the idea is as established during the previous video. You wager a certain number of beans by approaching students, and they correspond to different skill levels, different stamina, different obstacles appearing in the middle of the arena.
So far, they've all seemed to be pretty much the same.
Well, yeah, but you bet slightly more beans, and then you win more
Hufflepuff
beans in
will
response.
today
So
beat
I believe it goes up to
Duel
200
the
to
famous
250
Harry
beans.
Potter.
Which will come in handy so that I can finally get my hands on that exquisite Chudley Cannon Quidditch gear.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
Fantastic.
Rictus Emperor!
It will make all the difference because everybody will finally see me on the field.
Deals a
I'll be
surprise
Harry
blow
Potter.
and hits
Chudley
Hufflepuff.
Cannon armor wearing
He'll beat you
Seeker
if you
for
let your guard
Gryffindor,
down,
and Harry
Hufflepuff.
Potter, completely nude guy on the
Rictus
broomstick.
Emperor! Rictus
Back in the
Emperor!
game, Hufflepuff. Don't let him defeat you.
It's a nice sweater, I guess.
Yeah, if you're just guttish, and it's a kill. Bitch.
I don't think they have Argyle kilts.
I would have to ask my boss. I've seen him in a kilt on at least one occasion. At work, yes.
Is it one of those
Oh
like
no, there's wolves.
those tactical kilts?
Tactical kilts?
Well, they're like not
Today,
the traditional
Potter,
kind.
You will have the pleasure
They're like
of
khaki
dueling the
or
great
black.
Slytherin
They're like kilts, but they
They have
add to your
pocket.
strength.
These were the traditional kind, and it had the little bull screw thing on the front for holding things.
Huh.
Rictus Emperor!
Which I would assume that, judging from the look of it, he had bull testicles in there.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
Now, I'm not very good at deflecting
Expelliarmus!
shots.
Yeah, I
It's
seem to remember being able to like just do many
Expelliarmus!
volleys until someone finally forgot to cast
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus.
Has beaten Slytherin.
well, I think it just comes from the fact that it's an odd angle, and depth perception is not my forte. Neither is playing video games good, or, you know, skillfully for that matter. Now, for some odd reason, you'll also see odd things like students standing on the fence, or the protective gates that are supposed to that are supposed to keep people out of the.
They're just really excited. They want a good view.
But they don't move. They're just standing on there.
Potter, you will now duel a member of your own team. Don't expect any special treatment from them.
But I should, because I'm Harry fucking
Rictus
Potter.
Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
Yeah, this really does not look hard at all.
Not another
Well,
hit
you
for
basically
Potter.
just spam the one attack that you have over and over again.
Rictus Emperor!
Unless you have a plan of using Nimblewimble
Rictus Emperor!
whittle down their health.
Rictus Emperor!
So basically, the only difference between the red one and the blue one is that the red one does more damage.
Yes.
So what's the point of using the blue one?
The blue one will stun them, but it takes too long to switch around to a different spell. It will be unstunned by the time you do that.
Mimblewimble!
I guess you could probably do what I just did and try to chain it together, but that seems really stupid for the amount of damage it does.
Not another
Can't remember
hit
if I
for
asked
Potter.
in when we did this video before or in the last video, but how do you select spells?
You hit the space bar, but that was also explained by Gilderoy Lockhart.
Oh.
Rictus Emperor!
Way to pay attention, you
Rictus
bitch.
Emperor!
Sorry, this is really boring.
You're not really being a team player.
watching
There is
you,
absolutely
Potter.
nothing
Don't try
more
to
exciting
cheat.
than being Harry
Rictus
fucking
Emperor!
Potter.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus
Come
Emperor!
on.
Rictus
Potter
Emperor!
With a bowl
has beaten a
haircut.
fellow Gryffindor. How
Suck
very
on that,
deceiving.
Indian Mandark.
This cutscene's gonna keep getting longer. More beans you get.
Well, no, because eventually they start counting every bean that comes out of there as 2, and then 3, 4, and 5, and so on. And then you get an overflow error, and somehow I have negative 800 beans. Very similar to that time we were doing the Oregon Trail race.
Oh yeah.
Which, unfortunately, we really should have recorded, but for everybody not in the know,
Today, Potter,
Dracula
should definitely
has the
do that
book-
again.
the pleasure of dueling
Yes.
the great
Yeah, I don't know what you're
has
talking
the
about, so I
world's
did.
luck. He fires up a game of Oregon Trail to play in conjunction with the rest of us. And immediately on his first turn,
Potter, get to
after
you.
acquiring all the
Strike him
materials he
back.
needed, his cart flips over, catches on fire 3 times, and then just sinks to the bottom of a river. Then he gets the collarbone and dies.
Rictus Emperor!
This
Wow.
is within the first 5 minutes.
I really want to get in on one of these next time. If there is a next time.
Well, the last time we did it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we could set something up again.
Nope, this computer can handle
And
emulating
Slytherin
an
makes a
Apple
very
II.
Well.
timed hit.
Rictus Emperor!
Yep,
Come on.
Dung got hung up on the architecture and the
Maybe
geometry.
she's just hiding.
Nope, she
Rictus Emperor!
just charged up her spell all the way. Now she's switching to
I
her.
think she's just biding her time.
She's
Rictus Emperor!
hoping that you'll eventually forfeit the game.
Rictus Emperor!
She's given up on that strategy pretty
Rictus
fast.
Emperor!
Well, I thought I was actually going to have to start over, and I was pretty pissed because this came after a long
Snuck
night
that
of
one
recording.
in, didn't you, Potter?
Rictus
I was
Emperor!
trying to be
Has
crafty
beaten
like the rest of
Slytherin.
you.
How disappointing.
There's cunning and evil Slytherins.
Slytherin table hissed. See? Look at that kid.
What are you doing up there?
They're getting very excited and very into it.
And very not moving at all.
It's not polite to wave your arms and clap at a wizarding duel.
I've
Just
actually
yell.
seen somebody get kicked out of a baseball game for cheering, so
Was this in Japan?
there's some truth to that.
May I now introduce your
Oh no, those things are moving.
The guy was Asian.
Claw.
Rictus Emperor!
What?
Rictus Emperor!
Rictus
Rictus
Emperor.
Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
Rictus Emperor.
Rictus
See, I
Emperor!
have the advantage because my crescent moon is that much larger. Therefore, Artemis is on my
Rictus
side.
Emperor!
Mm-hmm.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus
Unfortunately,
Emperor!
I can't be clever and try and, like,
Rictus Emperor!
you know, reflect the spell
Rictus
around because it
Emperor!
only reflects off of moving
Rictus
objects.
Emperor! Rictus
I
Emperor!
wonder if Artemis
Rictus
is
Emperor!
killed by
Rictus
Kratos in God of War at any
Rictus
point.
Emperor!
Let's find out.
Mimble
Don't
Wimble!
spoil God of War 3 for me, I've never played it.
Mimble Wimble!
Poor
Wait,
Potter.
I won't.
That
Doesn't
would
seem
be
to have the
Anyways,
very
stamina.
retarded.
game.
I didn't think that Artemis was... Oh, whatever.
What?
Rictus
I didn't
Emperor!
think that Artemis
Suffered
was...
a
Wait,
humiliation.
Artemis...
Anyways, Harry Potter.
Rictus
Artemis
Emperor!
is a demigod.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
Look at this kid just
Rictus Emperor!
teleporting around back there.
Rictus Emperor!
Strafing or whatever the hell it is, but it doesn't look like he's moving his legs.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus
Well, it is
Emperor!
magic.
Rictus Emperor!
Perhaps he's using the magic stick.
Mimble Wimble!
Oh no, she's a full-on
Mimble
goddess.
Wimble!
She's a
Mimble
virgin.
Wimble! Mimble Wimble!
Much like somebody else in this call.
Mimble Wimble! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus
Eventually
Emperor!
gets to the point where if you fire off a quick series of Rictus Emperor spells, the game can't block the second one or try to reflect it back at you. But unfortunately, without charging the spell, it does a piddling amount of damage. So really, these are just a punishment until you get to the end.
Hmm.
So I think Missile Waster died.
No, I'm still here.
Ah, there we go. Nope, he's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty much dead.
Today,
Now,
Potter,
there is
you
no
will have the
gap
pleasure
in the
of
floor.
dueling the great
Oh, dear.
Slytherin
At
house.
this point, and you would think that means I could cross over and just walk up to her
Rictus Emperor!
and throw as many spells as I can at point blank
Get
range.
to you.
But no,
Slap her in the
Strike him
face.
invisible barriers everywhere.
Rictus
Yes,
Emperor!
my
Slytherin
cricket
takes an
bat.
undeserved hit.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
Man, you certainly are dueling that
Rictus
chick.
Emperor!
I'm
Mm-hmm.
Rictus
and
Emperor!
the way that only Harry Potter
Rictus
could
Emperor!
with the wand.
Rictus Emperor!
Really? She's the best of
Forbidden
Slytherin?
Slytherin. How disappointing.
Beans.
So how many beans do you need to get the armor?
500. I already bought the Nimbus 2001 for 700, and then it'll be nice to have extra beans on hand in case I miss any Silver Wizard cards for opening up the locked door on the second floor.
I'll wait to see what is behind that door. I bet it's more beans.
It's probably just the way back around to Snape's office from the first game.
Potter,
It's full of
you will
beans,
now
and you
duel a
collect as
member
many
of your
beans.
own team. Don't expect
Oh,
At that
dear.
point, there's really no point.
The game is throwing impossible obstacles at you.
Rictus Emperor!
How will you ever
Rictus
overcome
Emperor! Rictus
this-
Emperor!
This
By
is
casting Rictus Emperor, of course.
Rictus
This is
Emperor!
really no more challenging than the fight against Squirrel, where he's pushing around blocks.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor!
The only difference being that he reflects, or she reflects shit, I should
Rictus
say.
Emperor! Rictus
And I
Emperor!
can't tell if this is fake
Rictus
Ginny or
Emperor.
black Ginny or who this is.
Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus Emperor! Rictus
Okay.
Emperor!
I'm watching you, Potter.
Do I look
Don't
like
try
I'm
to
cheating?
cheat.
Rictus
Yes,
Emperor.
actually. You're throwing spells like crazy. I don't think that's in the rulebook.
Well, unfortunately, the rulebook was designed for people that only had 200
Rictus
megahertz of
Not
RAM or
another
something.
hit for Potter.
Rictus Emperor! Rick to
Actually, no, that
Sempra.
wouldn't make any
Rick to
sense. It would just be for people that had 200
Rick to
megs of RAM
Sempra.
and were running
Rick
this
to
on
Sempra.
I don't know, a
Rick
486,
to Sempra.
whatever the hell
Rick to Sempra.
the install
Rick to
instructions said.
Sempra. Rick to Sempra. Rick to
I'm
Sempra.
watching you,
Do
Potter.
I look
Don't
like
try
I'm
to
cheating?
cheat.
Rick to Sempra.
Ah!
See,
Not
now it makes sense
another
to
hit
say
for
things like
Potter.
that.
Rick to
Potter
Sempra.
has beaten
Aw.
fellow
It's a cat.
Gryffindor. How very disloyal.
10 beams per beam, look at that.
It's a lot of beans.
Hell yeah.
Is this the last guy?
Yes, it is. 200 beams wins 400.
Oh dear, there's no room.
Today,
How will you
Potter,
ever beat
you will
him?
have the
And there are
pleasure
also
of
no
dueling
objects.
Oh, by
with
strafing.
Slytherin
Alright.
By
House.
this time.
Rick to Sempra. Rick to Sempra.
However, I have the
Rick to
advantage.
Sempra.
I'm not a computer.
Rick to Sempra. Rick to Sempra.
How do we know that?
2,000.
I mean, you
Rick to Sempra.
are preposterously
Rick to
good at this,
Sempra.
and I don't think
Rick
a
to Sempra.
human would be this good at this game.
Rick to Sempra.
Slytherin takes an
you
undeserved
see,
hit.
I am not
Rick
a
to
muggle.
Sempra. Rick to
Let
Sempra.
that
I have
Potter
walked
get
a
to
mile
you.
in Harry Potter's
Strike him back.
shoes.
Rick to Sempra.
Unfortunately, the state of American wizarding schools is terrible.
Mimblewimble.
Ever since
Mimblewimble.
American Wizarding School vouchers popped up,
Mimblewimble.
money's being
Snuck that
taken
one
out
in,
of the
didn't you,
system,
Potter?
all in the name of a wizarding school choice. Tax dollars.
Huh.
Rick to Sempra.
They're going to tax all of our beans.
Rick to Sempra.
I don't even
How-
know
how-
how to cast Rick
Rick to
December.
Sempra.
I'm stuck doing
Rick to
card
Sempra.
tricks,
Rick to Sempra.
making balloon animals.
Your only teachers, your teachers are David Blaine and Chris Angel.
Rick
Like,
to Sempra.
the state of
Rick
the
to
schooling is
Sempra.
terrible.
And also that guy
Rick
from his
to
old
Sempra.
fuck
Slytherin takes an
shows.
undeserved hit.
The masked
The masked magician.
Has
Yes.
beaten Slytherin.
They
Point your
unmasked
finger
him,
on
and
the
he
screen.
turned out to be some guy that nobody knew anyway.
Put your finger on the screen and then move it one space, and you'll find out who the masked magician is. I remember doing that and being perplexed because me and my
I'm doing
me
it
and
right
my
now, and it's Harry Potter.
Me and my sister both started on separate squares, and we still ended up on the same one at the end.
Harry!
It was
Harry exclamation point is very first place.
That's actually Harry Factorial.
Hmm.
That's Harry multiplied by all of his
My dad
all of his
loved tutoring
relatives.
his student. That's how
Well,
he
he
met
has
Mum.
none, so
What
that
do
he
you
Well,
have?
that's because
I
his
have a
parents are
silver
dead.
wizard card. Never even shuffled before.
I am not paying
It costs an
297
upper bargain,
beans
but have it
for
your
a fucking
way.
wizard card.
What
For
do
a
you have?
pentagram, you mean?
I have a
Generation.
silver wizard card. Never even shuffled before.
Hey, it's cheaper.
But you will pay 256.
Well, I wanted the pleasure of him throwing it
Your
into my
purchase will make you the envy of your friends, Harry. Sorry, I've run out of stock.
Harry
Have to
is a
come back
master of
later.
haggling.
Yeah.
He got 20
Harry has the haggling skills of a gypsy.
Beg your pardon?
Hooray!
Unless he doesn't like the price, he'll just skip out on the bill and feign illness.
No, Ron, I don't want to talk to you right now.
Hello, Harry!
I haven't got anything to trade at the moment. Come back later when I've had a chance to replenish my stock.
Hey, Harry, want to trade? Sorry, old friend.
What do you have?
I have Quidditch armor,
Can you
just
throw
like
it
the
in my
chubby
face?
cannons wear.
Thanks!
Why, yes.
You just shoved it
I'm
straight
sure
into
you'll
your
be happy
sternum.
with your purchase, Harry. Sorry, Harry, I haven't got anything to
Perhaps
sell
you
you
could
at the
just hit me
moment.
then for 5 beans?
And he gave you a single glove. 500 beans for a single glove. Awesome.
You don't want to know how much the
How
cup
about a
costs.
trade, Harry?
Is it used?
You bet.
Oh,
and
sorry.
sweaty.
I just sold my
Ooh,
very
a
last
chest,
item a moment
Scott.
ago.
Let's go, let's go.
tiger beans.
Blue beans, pink beans, orange beans, beans.
Well, they are good for your heart, I hear.
Mm-hmm.